just going to be a trade recap on how I made $165 on my funded accounts this morning day trading the NASDAQ. So obviously a small day, just secured a winning day on my funded accounts. Ended up taking an 1L and 1W, so we'll go over them both. Took this L right here off a 30-second, then we took this dub off of a 3-minute inversion or 4-minute. Both these this is all streamed in my free Discord. A link to that will be in the description. I stream there 2 to 3 times a week, and I post daily bias videos every there. Our daily bias videos in there every day. So definitely some good free sauce in there if you guys want to go check that out. Link will be in the description along with my Instagram and TikTok, where I post all my trades and some more educational stuff over there. But anyway, coming into, let's go over the trades. So turn off these execution marks real quick. Let's go over to market open. So coming into market open, I had a bullish bias. I was bullish. We were delivering out of a weekly for value gap right here. If we put this all away, you can see we're delivering out of this weekly gap over to the 4-hour. We can see we're clearly bearish. We had a unmitigated 4-hour gap right here, so that was kind of my draw. ES, we also had SMT with this low right here, as we can see. NQ did not take it out, and ES did take it out. So ES also had a good draw in a daily for value gap. So I like both of these draws for longs. So I was definitely bullish coming into the day. My condition really was just this 30-minute gap right here that we formed. I want to see this get filled and then a long out of it. So if we come over to market open, we can see that price opens up. We immediately manipulate down into this 30-minute for value gap. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I was like, bet, I just want to get a long out of here and hopefully get a quick day. So we end up getting that long right here. I took it off of this 30-second IFEG. This is a good entry. There was a one. Now the problem with this is there was a 1 minute right here. So since I took this early entry, I actually didn't. I don't remember what happened. I don't think I saw this 1 minute. I definitely did not see this 1 minute because I should have gone break even at this 1 minute gap. So I should have been break even trade. Especially with this gap not getting inverse and like the reaction we got off of it. But I just didn't see it, bro. I did not see this 1 minute gap. So yeah, definitely should have been a break-even trade. Because if I did see this, I would have gone break-even. Because I'm like, especially off like a Judas swing, FOMC today, it's like it's a little riskier, I guess. Especially taking a 30-second with the 1 minute there. So this should have been a break-even trade. I mean, yeah, it was just a mistake. I just didn't see the 1 minute. So honestly, it's a mistake that I'll deal with. It wasn't like a mistake, like a stupid mistake, like I over traded or something like that. So I'm fine with a mistake like this, but we did end up getting the punish for it and took a full L. So we did take this full L here, and at this point I was still looking for longs, and then there was just nothing. Oops. And then there was just nothing. We were inside this like 30-minute gap, 15-minute gap, but there was just no long. So at this point I was like, okay. Then we did get this really nice short right here out of a 5-minute gap. Tapped into this 5-minute gap, got a 1 minute inversion, and that played out really nicely. Just unfortunately, this 5 minute was unsponsored, so I did not take that as well because of it being unsponsored. But then we came all the way down and swept out this weekly intermediate low. So this is the low that tapped inside that weekly for value gap. So I'm like, okay, well we took this out. I expect some sort of reaction, right? I don't think we're just gonna dump through. Like, this is a very strong draw. This low should now be protected, and we should get some sort of reaction out of this. We did a little bit here. No entries within here. I didn't like any of the. I didn't like an entry within here. There was a 30-second here. I didn't like this personally. I did see some people take this, but I just didn't like this because they're really just trading into nothing, right? Like there was this 30-second, and I seen some people take this. You know, whether their stop losses here, or whatever. I wouldn't have gotten a 1-to-1 on this. I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, so I would have got break even on this. But I did see like Dodgy take this, and he got like an entry down here, and then he was able to snag a 1-to-1 at like equilibrium of this. So, but I just don't like this trade just because we're literally longing into nothing. We have literally zero generated liquidity. I mean, we talk about one in LRL all the time, and it just has the least amount of LRL I've ever seen in my life. So I faded that for that reason. But then as we come up and come back down, we actually fill in another 5-minute gap. However, we also generate lots of LRL. And then we sweep out this low making this low super high resistant because it swept out a low that swept out a low inside of a gap that swept out a low inside of a gap that swept out a low inside of a weekly gap, I think. So this low should be super high resistant. And we have LR, and we have a 15-minute gap forming. So we're going to have LR leading up to a 15-minute fair value gap. So I just waited for a inversion here. I waited for not the highest time frame. I'm going to go over this too. I did take it off of this 3-minute. There was a 4-minute. And I said this in my live. I said, fuck the 4-minute. I did. I said, fuck the 4-minute. I said, I hate 4 minutes. They always fuck me. So I'm just going off the 3-minute. And I should have waited for the 4-minute. As we can see, very, very close to getting stopped out. Very close. And as we can see here, the 4-minute did not inverse. So if we just waited for the 4-minute, which did inverse right here, this would have been our entry. Would have been a very nice entry, a way better entry than I'd ended up getting. And this would have been a great trade. However, we had to sit through 12 minutes of stressfulness and hoping that price does not stop us out, which it ended up not. So we were able to go, I went and going break even there. And then, yeah, I was targeting like a 1 to 2 on this. I was targeting like a 1 to 2. I was trying to, since I lost like 500 in the first trade, I was trying to like make 1,000. So I'd be up 500 on the day. A little bit of greediness there, but I did trail my stop here. When we hit this, I trailed it very tight for a 1-to-1 just to secure the 1-to-1, secure break even. And then I was holding up to here. And then I ended up trailing. To here just to secure the winning day. So $165 in the day, winning day, $150 on these Lucid accounts. So I secured a winning day there. And yeah, that's about it. Obviously I could have held and I would have ended up, making more, but I don't really care. I got my winning day. I took an L here, should have been a break even. So really should have just been a 1-to-1 on this. And that would have been a W because of this being a break even trade. But it is what it is. End of the day, still a winning day. Pretty slow. I mean, it's pretty nice. Price action was okay today. Like, obviously we had this huge dump. We did get this 5-minute retrace, which unfortunately just wasn't good enough because it wasn't sponsored. But then we got a nice move here. So this was a pretty good move here. If you waited for the 4-minute, it would have been way better than what I did. But either way, winning day, cannot complain. So FOMC this afternoon. And yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow in that free Discord. So make sure you guys go join that up. Link to that will be in the description. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.